Tomorrow's eclipse is not just another solar eclipse. Have you heard that before? Astrologically, it's going to happen at 20 degrees Leo. So let's talk about what that means for your mental health and whatnot. Leo is ruled by the sun itself. So Leo's symbol is the lion, but is the sun. So think about that for just a second. The sun is being eclipsed in the very sign that represents the sun. Represents the I am, the individual, and the ego. That makes this one intensely personal, exciting. Leo rules a lot of the things the sun rules, like your ego and yourself and your identity, visibility, creativity, pride, and recognition. The heart and the part of us that says, this is who I am. This is what I came here to express. And during a solar eclipse, symbolically, consciousness disappears for a few moments behind the unconscious, the shadow. And that little part makes this story even more interesting. This is not simply a Leo eclipse. What version of you needs to stop performing? Where have you confused being seen with being authentic? Where are you still trying to receive applause? Because our friend Leo has a shadow. Yes, Leo can be the authentic, lion-hearted, big heart. But Leo can also become the performance of the self, the ego saying, see me, recognize me, tell me I matter. And now that light goes out. For just a moment, there is no audience, no spotlight, no proof, just you. That's why I do not think that eclipses are the best time for aggressive manifestation. Eclipses are better to be like internally observed. Is being obscured. Something is being shifted before we fully understand why it matters or what it even means. And this one is part of a much bigger Leo and Aquarius axis conversation. Leo asks, who am I? Aquarius asks, who are we? Leo is the individual heart, and Aquarius, well, it's the collective. Leo wants to create something unmistakably its own, while Aquarius asks whether that creation anything at all beyond the self. Over the next couple of years, this eclipse cycle will continue to pull on that question. Individual versus the collective. Recognition versus contribution. The need to feel special
from a different
versus
angle so it looks like
the need to belong. Tomorrow, Leo at 20 degrees, that conversation with this eclipse actually begins. People with planets or important chart aspects, that point between that 15 to 25 degree Taurus, Leo, or Scorpio, or Aquarius, may feel this eclipse particularly strong. So look at your chart and see if 20 degrees Leo falls in there or where it falls. And you'll know that that is where the light temporarily is going to go out. And not necessarily because something terrible is happening, but because you may not be able to see the next version of the story yet. And maybe that is the initiation. Leo usually wants to stand in the light. And this eclipse is asking Leo to walk through the dark without knowing who, if anyone, is watching. Never needed an audience in the first place.